Yo, what's going on guys, Manny here and welcome back to Sunday League. Firstly, I'm going to apologise for no Sunday League last week. The main reason behind that being is the other team didn't see it fit to turn up with a full 11. I think 2 of their players turned up, ended up going home. They thought the pitch wasn't playable or something and some confusion went on. And yeah, we didn't end up playing the game basically. So yeah, we got a bye basically through to the next round of the cup. I'm not even sure what cup it is, but we're in the next round. Secondly, I'm wearing a beanie, but I haven't done that since the first year or so of my YouTube life. Yeah, ignore it. Let's focus on the actual Sunday League video itself. It's another cup game, not the same cup that we got the bye through. No, it's a different cup game. We got entered into 5 cups at the start of the season. That's why I don't even know which one's which at the moment. We've been knocked out of 1 to Town, which should mean we're in the remaining 4. So this is one of those 4 cups. The team that we're playing against, Catford. If you don't know who Catford FC are, they are the team that we lost to on the first ever UTR game. We lost 5-4 in a friendly, and it was a learning curve really.
Keep it down, keep it down, what that? Whoa! Get there. Dinner.
Smart play there. Mark, what are you saying?
Not again. Yeah! Finish that. Oh! Oh! Finish that! Finish that!
Come on!
Yeah!
Scored as well.
Is there any bad blood? No. However, a few of their guys on the sideline were making a lot of noise and they were saying things like their lungs haven't developed. Yeah, they got talent, but we've got experience, blah, blah, blah. You know, just typical older guy stuff. And yeah, that stuff is the kind of things we need to use to fuel our performance today. Time for the UTR gang. First up, we have Mike, who says, love this series. Good job, you guys played really good. And I'm not sure what that is on your plate, but I'm hoping it's chicken. I'm pretty sure it is. Then we have Thomas Webster, who says, great victory, lovely football. What a better way to spend your Sunday evening than watching UTR. Keep up the good work, watching from the East Midlands. Thank you, Thomas. Ryan then says, new TV, catching up on UTRFC, smashing it, lads. Love that. The TV quality looks crisp. Yeah, a bit too crisp. It's showing my flaws. Anyway, keep supporting Ryan. We love that. Next up, we have Amy, who says, getting excited to get back onto the field next year after my shoulder reconstruction. Melbourne, Australia represent. Hashtag UTR gang. We love that. I don't think the dog's quite enjoying Sunday League. Doesn't seem interested. But keep supporting. Thank you very much and good luck with your shoulder. And finally, we have Ikmal, who says he never misses a UTR video. The team is getting better and better. Love from Malaysia. Malaysia. People are watching UTR in Malaysia, guys. Isn't that just crazy? As ever, thank you guys always for your support. Keep going. Honestly, when I missed that episode last week, people were at my neck, commenting on my Instagram, my Twitter. Just everyone was just at me like, where's the UTR video? So that could only be a good thing. Thank you for your support. Time for the lineup. To start with, in goal, we have a bit of a change. We've gone with Lewis, who's only played 1 game, that cup game against Springfield earlier in the season, and he was quite good in that one, so he's come back into the lineup today, and hopefully he can keep a clean sheet. At right back, and we have Bradley, who's starting to get his performances together once more. At centre back, we've got Carell. Next to him, we've got the captain coming back in. We've got Tolu. At left back, and we have Reggie, who scored a fantastic free kick last time. In midfield, and we've got myself. Then we've got Kane playing beside me. Just in front of us, and we have Simon starting. Out on the right, and we have Jed once again moving forward from right back. On the left, and we have Lamray. And finally up top, we have Thomas, who just can't stop scoring right now. On the bench, and we have Toby, Luke, Lewis, and even a special appearance from Marth on the bench. So yeah, the lineup's done. Let's head into the game. Can we get revenge on Catford? Apologies, as once again this week we've had a little bit of an issue. We've had to change the camera, so this is pretty much the same quality that we had in the first game against Catford, but hopefully next time it will be back to normal. Anyway, off we go. The referee's checked all the things he needs to check, and Catford start the game. So can we do anything with some early pressure here from Thomas on their players? Wait. Number 8 was wearing a hat. Number 8 was wearing a hat, like what I'm wearing right now. He was wearing that. I didn't even know you were allowed to do that on a football pitch. But yeah, as he's giving it away there to Tolu, he's tried to clear it. Reggie's jumping with the number 7 there. He's clipped a little bit. Referee plays the advantage, but sees there is none really. So we get a free kick early in this game. One thing you will notice for sure about Lewis is his kicking is very, very good. Very, very good. As this time it's launched into the box. Comes out to Simon because they haven't dealt with it. Goes to Thomas, comes to me, and I put it into the roof of the net. So we are 1-0 up very early in this game, and I don't score many. Like, even Martha's surprised. Martha's like, wait, Manny scored. But that is my 3rd goal this season. Simon there coming close with that effort. They've blocked it well. Thomas nods it down to me, and I put that into the roof of the net. So, very early on, we are 1-0 up, but we have been in similar positions before. Shortly after, we stunned Catford, and the referees had a few issues with the ball, so yeah, we've had to try and get that sorted out. That took a minute or so, but eventually we got there. So what's going to happen now? Can Catford try and find a way back into this game? Can they get an instant reply? I don't know, but they're playing some decent football here. It's come to the number 10, who takes it to the right. He plays a ball through, and it looks like this guy could be through it on goal. It's a lovely finish, but the flag has gone up, and it does seem that he is offside. So, at the time, I was thinking, I'm not sure, but looking back, a good call's been made by the linesman, just offside. Lovely finish, but it's not going to count. So, we're still 1-0 up. Definitely a wake-up call. Lewis has the ball on the left side of the box. I'm not quite sure what he was doing there, but we end up clearing it further up the pitch with myself. Jed's jump in there. It comes down to Thomas, who takes a touch. He's got Simon to his right, tries to play to Simon. Passes a bit too far though, and they end up putting it out for a throw-in. Bradley then goes to take that throw into the box. It's a high one. It goes towards Kane. It's hit off one of their players and goes behind for a corner. Jed to step up and take this corner. He gets it into the box. It's a decent one. Reggie's trying to get in there. Catford do well to get their bodies in front, and they're able to clear it away. Lamray takes a throw-in quite quickly. It goes down to Kane, and what can Lamray do there? He tries to get back to Kane. Comes across to me. I've just absolutely almost done my ankle there, but we're able to keep possession. I play it out to Corell this time, and then it's spread to Bradley. So we're using the pitch a lot better than we have done in previous games. We don't often make the pitch bigger. It's a small pitch. Sometimes you have to widen it by spreading the play. The ball's in the air now, and Corell gets his head to it first, drops down to the number 11. I put in a challenge there, put in a second challenge as well, and there is a third one finally to try and get the ball away. Comes out, this guy tries to take on Simon, but he's putting another challenge. And those people at home who are of the opinion that we can't get stuck in, there's an example. When we played them the last time, at times they did play very, very good football, and it did open us up there, but it's not happening as Tolu comes and clears that ball away with no mercy. Catford has just taken a throw, and Reggie gets his head to it first. It drops down to me. I flick it on. It goes to the number 7, drops down towards the 10. Simon flicks it round the corner. Thomas holds it up well against the number 7. Some good strength there. Comes to me. I take a touch and try to spread the play, looking for Lamray. It's up against their right back, but he's forced to play it out of play. Reggie then to take this throw, he throws it into Lamray. He takes a touch. He sees me coming to support. I try and flick it around the corner to Lamray. It's gone behind him though, and he'll go out for a goal kick. So a poor pass from me there, and I should have done a little bit better. They've taken that goal kick. This time the bounce has beaten me there. Corell's there to back me up though. Simon then controls it, some decent control there, trying to get it under control as Corell then hoofs it up the pitch, and Thomas is there to chase against their defender. They've cleared it away though, and then Reggie gets his head first to the ball. Catford now have a throw-in on the far side. They've worked their way towards our box. It's headed away first by Tolu. Drops down to the number 7 on the edge of the box. An audacious attempt, and Lewis is going to have no issues with that. Long ball forward for Catford again. Corell does well to get his head to it, and he's won plenty of headers so far this game as Simon controls it and tries to play it back to Jed, but it's gone too far and he can't keep it in. They've just taken the throw down the line. 10 shields it away from me. Bradley keeps it, and that's nice control there from Simon. Lovely turn as well, but he's clipped by the number 8, and the referee does give the free kick. I have to say for Simon as well, he doesn't actually play a lot of football during the week, but he's starting to get to grips with Sunday League, and when you start picking up free kicks, you know you're getting there. So we're hoping to see the best of him soon. Anyway, Bradley to take this free kick into the box. It's a bit of a wide one towards the goalkeeper, and he's dropped it. It's dropped down, and Catford are able to get rid of this one. Lanray's able to recover the ball for us though, and he plays it to me. I then try and get my head up and play a pass looking for Jed in the box. It drops down there. They've won the first header, but it's picked up on the edge of the box by Simon. He's got Bradley to his right. What can Bradley do up against their left back? Bradley takes it past him, uses that little skip that he used against the Nottingham guy as well, and he has found his way through as it goes to Jed. It's deflected, and eventually, once again, Catford can get it clear. Number 10 then for Catford, trying to bring it out, but under pressure from Bradley, and he's given the ball away only as far as Simon. Looking for the return pass from Thomas. A bit slow there from Thomas, and the number 20 gets the block in. Catford then try and bring it away. It's the number 10 again, but this time he's clipped by Kane, and the referee does give the free kick. That free kick then taken from inside their half. It's not a bad ball. It seems to have caused a bit of confusion here. Drops down to this guy, and it's not a bad attempt, but still, it's into the bushes. So right now we're 1-0 up, but we haven't really created much. We haven't really started playing our football, getting the ball down, and this time Lamray's trying to drive at their players. That ball's bobbled really badly as he's done that step over, but he's done well to retain possession even on this pitch, and he's won us a free kick. Honestly, I watch Lamray sometimes and I'm thinking, bro, how's this guy still got the ball? He just doesn't look like he's going to lose it sometimes, even on a pitch like this. Anyway, free kick to be taken by Lamray himself. It goes into the box, keeper's dropped it, and Thomas flicks a foot at it, but it's gone over the bar this time. Right now, the game's still a little bit scrappy, but we're trying to retain control and maybe get that second goal, because that's what we need right now. We're still quite early in the game, but a second goal does help things and it calms the nerves, because even if they scored that goal, the one that was offside, that would have changed the whole dynamic. As we play the ball forward here with Tolu, drops to Thomas, it comes out to Lamray. Lamray tries a little turn there, number 7 puts in the challenge, and in the end they clear it out, but only for a throw-in. The move from that throw-in has broken down as this number 10 throws a lot of his weight into Lamray, but Lamray's not one to shy away from a battle. He plays Saturday football. He knows all about the physicality. As this time I was trying to spread it out wide to the left of him. Lamray puts a first-time cross into the box. Their keeper's missed it. There is a chance to score here, but they've done well to recover and put it out for a throw-in once again. Simon must be pretty happy that he has someone to substitute for the long throws with from time to time, as Bradley's long one goes all the way through and Catford clear it again. Simon picking up the ball in the centre circle. He plays it into me. I knock it into Tolu. Tolu takes a nice first touch, uses his strength against the number 7, and he knocks it out wide to Lamray. I then continue my run further down the left. Can I get across into the box? Not a great delivery, and it's cleared away by the guy with the hat. I'm still not sure if you're allowed to wear that, but you know the referee let him play, so you know it is what it is. One thing that we always knew going into this game was that it was going to be a battle, as Thomas does really well to win his battle there. It comes to me, I've made that guy turn his back, and I find Lamray once again. Lamray doesn't look like he's really going to lose the ball, always so composed, and he's nice to ball with as well. You know that Lamray's going to play that 1-2 of you, as I've done so there. Get it back from Reggie, tries to play one down the line, my shirt or my hand has been pulled, and we get the free kick from the referee this time. So once again we have Lamray standing over the free kick. He lifts one into the box, it's high and it's gone all the way in. It has found its way all the way in. I'm not even sure how, I'm not even sure if it was shooting, but Lamray somehow has scored and made it 2-0, and he's waiting for the whole team to come over and celebrate. But what is this? What is this? Did he mean to shoot? Did he not? It looks like he's meant to shoot and it's found its way in. So that is 2-0, and what a goal from Lamray, just a man in form. So 2-0 down and Catford have it all to do. But remember, in that friendly game, we were 2-0 up against them and we lost 5-4. Throwing for Catford then, from the left-hand side, Tolu wins the first header. It comes out on the edge of the box towards me. I win the second header and it drops down to Lamray, who takes a decent first touch, then allows the ball to settle, and it looks like we could be on a decent attack here as Lamray brings it forward. He's got Jed with him. Jed then spots my little run into that gap. I try and run over it this time, but Thomas wasn't alive to it. It didn't have enough on it, and yeah, that move is broken down. Number 10 for Catford goes through this gap there. Nice little reverse pass looking for the number 11, but it's a brilliant challenge from Corell to stop him, and the ball falls with Kane. Can we get on a counter attack here as Kane lumps on forward? Looks like a decent touch from this guy, but he's given it away. It's dropped down only as far as Thomas, who's got Simon behind him. Decides to use that back heel that he likes to use so often, and then the ball is with Reggie on the left hand side. What can we do though? Get a ball into the box. It's falling all the way at the back post towards Kane. Kane can't quite judge the bounce though, and unfortunately that chance has been missed. See, now a lot of you might look at Kane and think, why isn't he shot there? But honestly, on these pitches, to set yourself for a shot, it's not the easiest thing. Right, so I've told you about Lewis's kick in, but how about this? Another lovely kick further up the pitch. It's flicked on by Thomas there. They've missed it with the bounce, and Lamray there this time can't connect with it in the way he wants, and he's dragged it wide, unfortunately. Tolu has the ball at centre back now. He's taking a touch and he sees Thomas making that forward run. The defender's not aware that Thomas is there, and it's a lovely challenge in the end from the number 5. How about that? Covering for his team, and that was a big tackle. Jed to take this corner from the right hand side. What can we do? Can we get our heads to it? We do with Tolu, but he can't direct it goalwards, and it's gone out. Their right back now tries to clip one down the line. It's cut out by Kane. It's then picked up by Thomas. Then Simon with a nice first time pass in towards Lamray. He controls it, but he's deemed to be offside. And I'm not sure where they got that from. The ball's just made its way over the halfway line. Bradley does well to let it run across his body, and then he plays it back to our goalkeeper Lewis, who clears it first time. I then bring it down and knock it into Bradley. He knocks it first time further up the pitch. It goes over the head of Thomas this time, drops down to Lamray. Good control. He's got Jed making a run to his right. Plays it into Jed. Jed holds up this guy, gets it through the legs of the goalkeeper, and it's into the net. So that is 3-0, and that's a pretty decent team goal, to be honest. A bit of fortune in there as well, but yeah, Bradley. I don't know why Bradley's so busy with the celebrations. But yeah, a bit of fortune in there. We've done enough, and Jed with some great strength there and great perseverance to get that through the legs of the goalkeeper. We're 3-0 up. We're 3-0 up. We look good value for our lead. We're playing some decent football once again, and Simon pickpockets that guy and plays the ball forward looking for Thomas. It's held up a little bit. Can Thomas make it? Keeper gets there. Not convincingly. It's come out wide, only for Kane to slide tackle. And yeah, unfortunately, we couldn't get a first time strike there. Lewis has the ball in his hands now, and he's going for a drop kick, and it's a very, very good connection on that ball as well. It's gone over the top once again. Thomas making a nuisance of himself. It drops down to Thomas. He gets his head up, sees Jed behind. It goes to Simon in the end. It bobbles, and Simon's lent back a little bit as well. So it goes over the bar. unfortunately not getting his second goal for UTR just yet. Another ball played forward, it's a long one. Thomas flicks it on, can Jed keep it in though? He just about does. It's gone into their box, they've cleared it away. It drops down, it's fallen down to Simon. Can he connect with it? He does really well, but it's been blocked, and this time the ball's gone through my leg. But how about that for a connection from Simon just there? But guys, imagine the scenes if he had scored this. Look at the concentration, and it was going bottom corner. Ball's loose in the middle, it drops down to Kane, who plays it to me. I then knock it to Jed and continue my run forward. Jed plays a pass, looking for Kane, I think it was. I flick around the corner, comes to Kane, can't quite collect it though, and Catford clear it again. Number 5 for Catford, lumps it up the pitch, this time looking for the number 14, takes it down with a nice touch as well, gets his body in front, gets a shot off, but it's nothing too much to trouble Lewis. Under some pressure from Thomas this time, and number 7 clears the ball away. Number 11 swivels quite nicely away from Bradley, a bit too eager to win possession back there, and in doing that he's also committed a foul. 20 for Catford to take this free kick, then it goes towards the head of Tolu there, he's jumping with Reggie as well, and then he thumps it clear. They're right back to take this throw, and then it goes into the gap. I'm there though, get my head to it first, drops down to Lamry, who knees it onto Kane, and it's a nice link up here to be honest from UTR, but on the counter attack this guy sort of tripped over the number 5, he's still trying to get it away, comes back off Kane, goes towards Thomas, he's got Simon to his right, goes for a shot though, it's a wild one, and it's way over the target. They're trying to bring the ball up the pitch, but under pressure from Simon, Jed and myself, and then we've recovered it with Jed. A bit of a heavy touch there from me as the ball was under my feet initially, but I'm able to recover it. And can I beat this guy? Can I take it down the line? Unfortunately, can't keep it in play as I've slipped over, and it goes out for a goal kick. The ball's in the air now, can Simon with the flick on, he's cushioned it down to me, I've flicked it around the corner looking for Thomas to chase. I know he can win that race all day long against this number 20. Number 20 does well to shield it for the moment, plays it off of Thomas's hand, and the referee does give the free kick. Martha's not too happy with that one though. Probably Catford's most lively player, it's the number 10, again trying something, but he's lost the ball, he's lost it quite a bit as well, and Carell with some 2 good challenges there as it comes down to Jed. Jed's got Kane making the overlap down the right, and it comes to Thomas. Thomas tries to leave it in there for Kane, good challenging from that guy, and yeah, they have dealt with it this time. Jed's picked up the ball on the right, can we start another attack? He's played it into me, I then knock it round the corner to Kane. Kane knocks it back into me, I flick it past that guy, but it's a bit of a late challenge, and we do get a free kick from it. That free kick then is to be taken by me, and I'm not going to lie to you, it was some sort of shot cross thing, and it's managed to find its way to the back post, but unfortunately this time Reggie can't direct it goalwards. And that's pretty much the last action of the first half. So yeah, 3-0 up, probably doing better than most of you guys expected, but will we be able to keep that performance up in the second half? Let's find out. Make sure you go and follow all the Under the Radar social pages to keep up with us, and also as you're watching Sunday League right now, tweet me a picture of where you're watching it from, what you're watching it on, and use the hashtag UTRGang. So the second half's underway, and if we keep this going, we are comfortably through to the next round of the cup. Ball comes down in the middle to the number 17, a bit of a scuff pass, but it goes to the 11. Great movement from the 14, and he's been played onside by Bradley, and Lewis is first to the ball, so he spares our blushes there. Jed has it on the far side up against their number 18. He's doing well with this little turn in the circle, gets away from the 18, cuts it back onto the left foot. Can he get across into the box? He does, but it's well cleared by the number 5. He's starting to get involved in the game a lot more, and we're using that side. It's a good kick from Lewis, goes out to Jed, it goes into Simon, he tries to return the pass to Jed. He does well to get on his chest and go in towards the box. He's still going, keeps going, and can he get a shot off there? It's blocked by the number 20 and behind for a corner. He then goes to take that corner. Can he make it a decent delivery? It's into the box. Thomas here is jumping with the number 5, drops down to Reggie, and it's a decent connection, a very decent connection. I'm not quite sure what to say for this celebration, but you know, it's a very good connection on the ball, and we are 4-0 up. Reggie scoring 2 goals in 2 games, so we're still doing pretty well as Reggie takes the ball forward looking for Thomas. Thomas sees the run of Lamry beyond the number 5. Lamry puts the number 5 on his bottom there, and he's got an opportunity to go across the goal there. It goes there, it drops to the far post towards Jed. His shot is deflected, and the 20 clears it further. I'm not sure what would be going through their heads at this point, but they're giving away possession again, it seems, as Tolu's going forward like a steam train here, up against the number 14, goes past the number 17. 14 is trying to come back in there, and he does so, but it's come back to Tolu again. He's not giving up here. Can he get his head up? He doesn't really, as he hasn't seen Simon at the far post, and unfortunately there, a big chance goes begging. And yeah, Simon wasn't too happy with that one. We haven't seen much from them in the second half, as this time Carell goes diving in. I think he's won the ball, but the referee still gives the free kick. So what can they do from this free kick? 11 standing over it, goes for it. It's a decent attempt, and it's made Lewis palm it out for a corner. That corner to be taken by the number 17 towards the edge of the box. It goes there, it's bouncing, and the bounce has defeated the number 14. He can't do much there. One of Catford's players has been found down injured. I'm not quite sure what was happening with him, but they had to make a sub. Once that's done, we're able to continue though, as 17's given it away, only as far as Tolu as well, and it's gone into Kane. Kane's got Thomas in front of him. What can Thomas do? He swivels, he plays it into me. I'm on the edge of the box. Can I find space for a shot? I knock it into Simon. Simon takes a touch. Simon lets go, and Simon lets fly, and it's into the net. Hits into net. Simon gets his second goal for UTR, and you can see how happy we are for him. Finally, he's got it going again. That is a very, very good strike as well. Like I said, to set it on these pitches is no easy task. So for him to do that is very, very good, and we are 5-0 up. Here he is again then, the man who scored the latest goal for us, Simon. He wins the first header, it drops down to Thomas, tries to turn and get the shot off, but it's gone wide of the left post. Catford trying to make something happen again. It's a block from Tolu, it goes to Lamre, who flicks it, leaving it for Simon. Simon plays one over the top, looking for Thomas to chase, and he's getting the gears going. Thomas there, can he get round this number 20? Number 20's done enough to see it behind for a corner. Toby's on the pitch now, and he's also on the corner. He plays it towards the edge of the box, towards me as well, but I slipped there as I made my run too direct, and I couldn't get it right, but Simon's recovered it for us. Gets it out wide, looking for Toby. Toby puts the first time cross into the box, it's dropped down there, it comes towards Thomas. Can Thomas get the shot off again? He's dragged it wide of the post, and it's not looking like his day. Like I said, he's been a man in form, but today he seems a little bit off, at least on the finishing side. This time, and for me, my game's done. I'm going to make way for Luke. He comes on the pitch to keep the middle tight. Number 14 chasing for this ball with Carell. Carell gets his body in front and wins that challenge whilst making the number 14 tumble as well. It's in their half, it's another fluffed clearance, this time from their left back, drops out to Simon. It's another good strike, again the keeper's equal to it. Comes out, can Thomas get there? No, he can't. It comes out to Thomas eventually. Can he get to the edge of the box? Toby tries to put one into the box. It goes towards Kane. He can't get there. It drops down for Lamre, and Lamre strikes it. So there it is, 6-0. And Lamre gets his second of the game. He can't stop scoring either. We've got some good goal scorers in this team. They've got a free kick then in a similar position to one of the ones they had earlier in the half, as it goes to the back post. Lewis punches it away first, goes to Luke, who flicks it away. Then Tolu's there, and on the edge of the box we've got Simon to clear it further again with the header, and then the number 19 comes in there. The ball will not touch the ground at the moment as Luke flicks it up there. Then it's another header, and it's quite scrappy at the moment, but ladies and gentlemen, this is the beauty of Sunday League football. The ground isn't great, so who wants to keep it there? That's the mentality that's clearly going on right now, and it did turn very, very scrappy out of nowhere. Another free kick for Catford. What can they do with this one? It's delivered towards the back post, and it goes all the way out for a goal kick. The ball's free and loose on this right hand side. Toby picks it up, he swivels, and he sees Kane's down the line. What can he do? Kane's now in possession with a lot of space as well, and he's got Simon on the edge of the box. Simon lines up another shot, and it's deflected and goes behind for a corner. That corner then goes into the box front post, in swing, and it's hit off for Kane towards the back post. Can we get the second ball? This time it's Reggie jumping at the back post, it's cleared off the line. Can we keep it alive though? It's Tolu getting his leg in front of their number 8 this time, and he composes the situation as he plays it out wide to Toby. Can Toby get one back into the box? It's touched down by their player, and then the number 7 for them can absolutely just get up the pitch. We've got it on the far side once more. It's Kane. He's got Toby to his right, being tugged a little bit, but he keeps it alive. He's kept possession nicely. He plays it on the edge of the box towards Simon. Curling shot. Keeper saved it down to his left. Thomas goes for the rebound, and it's deflected, and they've given Thomas offside, which again, I don't know where that came from. On the bottom right corner of your screen, and Lewis has just come on the pitch. Simon standing over this free kick into the box. Thomas tries to get there, and it's deflected and behind for a corner. He also takes that corner. It's into the back post. We've got 3 players ready to jump there, but they've done well, and Catford are able to clear it away. Lewis's first duty for us is to try and win this challenge and stop their attack, because he does so well, and then he goes across to number 11 to try and stop him from keeping it in play, but he's missed the challenge there, and number 11 has Bradley in front of him, takes it to the right of Bradley this time, and it goes through. It's out for a goal kick. 6-0 up, but there's still time for more goals as Thomas wins the ball off one of their defenders who was sleeping a little bit. Toby on the edge of the box to Simon, and the keeper once again diving to his left, stops Simon from scoring. He could have maybe had 3 or 4 today. Once again, Simon into the box. Thomas tries to get under control, can't quite, but he's strong and he's quick, and he gets away from their defenders, holding off this one as well. He knocks it back to Lewis, who plays it back into the danger area first time, but there's an offside flag here, and I don't know where they've seen this, because when you look at this back, look where their right backs come from. He's played everyone on side, everyone, and somehow it's given us offside. But it's Sunday League, so you can't actually really complain, because there's never really any real linesman. It's like someone's dad or someone's uncle or someone on the bench usually. Corner again, taken into the front post this time by Toby. It's missed there by Simon. It comes out on the edge to Tolu. It's cleared away, and it comes out once more, only again as far as Toby. Toby takes a touch, tries to get one back into the box, hits off Simon there. Thomas is jumping, misses the ball, comes out on the edge. Tolu's trying to get in there, comes back out to Toby. What can he do? Can he keep this move alive? He tries to do so, holds it up, and he's clips there, so we've got the free kick right on the edge. So Toby's won the free kick. Toby steps up to take it. It's not a bad attempt, but it's quite central, and the goalkeeper's dealt with it. Are there any signs of life left in Catford? As this time number 11, probably the brightest player actually by the end of this game. He goes for a shot, but it's deflected behind for a corner. Good pressure here from Thomas and Toby as they've won possession for us, and then we have a counter-attack to be started, but it's only Simon up top, and he's not got a lot of help with him. He's got 3 players around him, to be honest. He spins away from the 17 really nicely. Had a very good game, to be fair. And yeah, Thomas's pass is very short there, so that move is not able to continue. One thing I have to say I'm still pleased with is the good pressure that we put in on these guys, and Simon, there was some pressure on their player, number 7, as he gives it away only as far as Lamre. Simon flicks out for an attempt and he goes for a shot and it's wide of the target, but that just shows what confidence does, because I don't think Simon would have tried that 2-3 games ago, but he scored this game, confidence is flowing, and why not? Why not? Now, what you're about to see is something that you probably expected to see at the end of the season. Marth is about to come on the pitch, and I don't even know why he did this, but he was ready for the moment, so here we go. Right, so it's about to get interesting anyway. Marth's on the pitch. I don't even know where he was playing. I can't even remember where Marth was playing at this point, but he just seemed to be everywhere, like CDM, camp, centre mid, and even up front, as you can see there. Unfortunately, couldn't control the ball that time. Catford are trying to bring it down inside our half. Lewis does well to get his body in front and also does well to make that challenge there. Lewis loves the challenge, absolutely loves one, as this time we're able to regain possession and keep it flowing as Luke spreads it out wide looking for Lamre. The pass is a little bit short though, and they've done well to recover it. Reggie's putting pressure on their number 17, who fails to keep it properly, and he's giving it away to Thomas. What can Thomas do? He plays a little reverse pass into Simon. Simon controls it, keepers come out. Simon flicks it towards the back post. Who's arriving late? It's Marth there, but he can't connect, so it comes out to Toby, and he's blazed it wide of the target, unfortunately. But how close was Marth to scoring? Not even, you can't even say scoring his first goal. How close was Marth to scoring? He's not even supposed to be on the pitch. Honestly, he's like not played football for however long, like so long, and then he comes on, but he's still putting in the 110% effort going for that ball. And if he made it, imagine if he scored, we would have gone absolutely nuts. This has to be one of the funniest things I've seen in a while. Thomas plays the ball over the top, and literally Marth had no clue where it was. He just lets it hit him on his back, and honestly, it was one of the funniest things I've seen. Anyway, still very late in the game, but Tolu's not giving up here. He's gone up against their number 19. Number 19 versus number 19. Tolu comes out on top though, bursts away, and he goes for a shot. It's straight at the keeper. Decent save still, and they've cleared it out of play. That gives us a throw-in anyway. It's launched into the box, quite a high one by Reggie. Drops down only as far as Marth, who takes a shot on the swivel there. It's blocked quite well by the Catford defender. Toby's been wrestled to the ground, drops to Thomas, and it's 7-0. Thomas has put it into the net. He's finally gotten his goal, and you can see the frustration really in that celebration. But what was even going on in that box? Because I saw Marth taking a shot on the swivel, I saw Toby getting hacked at and wrestled to the ground, but eventually Thomas gets it through the legs of their defender even and past the goalkeeper, and that is 7-0. So that is pretty much the game done. You're through to the next round of the cup, and a very, very convincing win against a team that pretty much dealt us our first confidence blow. Anyway guys, that's it for this week's Sunday League. Let me know your thoughts on it down in the comment section below. It's nice to see plenty of goals, and also it's nice to see Simon getting into some sort of form, because he's not really been able to hit the ground running. He's been travelling and stuff like that, but hopefully if we get him playing like that every week, we could have a lot more goals from him and plenty of bangers. But yeah guys, leave a like on this video if you have enjoyed it, subscribe if you are new of course, and I will talk to you guys in a bit. Peace.
Take time. I take time when I make mine. I keep it real, I never fake mine. On the camera in the meantime, kinda quiet when it's me time. I breathe thighs in my free time. Subscribe then you rewind. That's how we do it when we online. We for 1-9, all we do in Fortnite. Pass the pad if you ain't got the foresight. Man, I show you what it's like when it's done right. Don't blame the ref when he calls offside. 3 goals, good night.
I wanna see you with the morning.